Bravo, 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 Cardi B on another stunt, on another divorce stunt. And now you mixed in a pregnancy with it too. Like, girl, oh my God, Cardi botched. I can't with you right now. Like, are you really serious right now? You're gonna be over here divorced and pregnant? Like, that's some nasty work. That is some nasty, nasty work right there. And you have the audacity to be talking mess about, telling Nikki that she needs to go take her man to a park. You can't even find your man. He's too far in the street to even take him to the park. You over here talking trash about other people, throwing shoes at black women, throwing water bottles, throwing microphones at women and your audience who threw water on you because you asked them to. We all saw the video. You're over here like mixing the narrative and lying to the narrative and calling black women roaches. Like you're such a nasty individual. And for you to, create this narrative as if now you're the victim and now you're just like rising above the negativity. Bitch, you are the negativity. Bitch, that's what you are. You've been that. Like, you used to be a real one before you started like letting all these narratives feed into your mind. Like all these narratives that like you at somehow in some way in some universe can compare to the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. Like you somehow think that that's something that you're in the same category as. That's been all the hate that's come towards you from the barbs have been just to try to wake you up to let you know that you've never been her. You've never been in the same category. You shouldn't have even been able to be close enough to throw that shoe. And you weren't really, because the shoe didn't make it. You know what did make it though? Raw Ali's pause, knotted up that head of yours. That definitely made it there. So I feel like criminals like yourself, convicted criminals who, attack women, attack the women that your so-called man, now ex-man, is cheating on you with. One of them, so many, it's like so many of the people, or a few of them, I mean, there's so many that he's cheating on you with. Like criminals like you should not be able to be, in public spaces like that when you're so unhinged, Like, you've been gassed up from the beginning. Like, your whole career is based on the hatred of the industry against one black woman who just refused to play the game. Nicki Minaj, she refused to play the game and even lent a hand out to you of support and no shade to you. She lent it out to you, and what did you do? You bit it because you're an effing dog. You're a fucking bitch-ass dog, and you bit the hand that came at you, that came to like say like, hey, you know what? Let me support this new girl in there. She didn't feel threatened by you. Otherwise, she wouldn't have done that song. The song, Motorsport or whatever. Like she never felt threatened by you. Why would she agree to that? You guys tried to put a narrative as if she didn't know that you're gonna be on the song. And then you're over here mad about Nicki saying, if Cardi the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Like, bitch, do you know what that even means? That means if you're the quarterback, she's the coach. She's been here way longer than you. You even said that you looked up to her. What's wrong with being a coach? Nick Lombardi's a star quarterback. Like, did you miss it? Do you think she's trying to sun you by saying she's a coach? Like, what? Most people didn't even know who Nick Lombardi was until they looked it up. So if Cardi the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Like, they have to look up and say, oh, that's a coach. Like you were ashamed of being a quarterback, of being the star player in the game. It's the quarterback, and you were just like, it's just really, you got butthurt over that. Like, you just let yourself get gassed up because you don't deserve your shine light, and that's why you've been tumbling, and that's why you've been afraid to put out this new album. Now you're thinking that, oh, my divorce from this man who's been serially cheating on me and treating me dirty, who I've been financially keeping afloat. Now this divorce and this new pregnancy of my third baby that I'm about to have to raise alone, or is it third or fourth baby? I don't even know. Like, you just over here just popping babies out for somebody who don't give a fuck about you or your kids. Like, he doesn't care. And yet you keep on opening them legs up just like you did on the pole to get here. And I just really am so just tired of seeing you on my feed, on my timeline, and seeing you play the victim. You do just like Young Miami be doing, like just playing victims and shit. Like, oh, I just went through it. I'm just going through it. I give so much and da 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 da. It's like it's tired. It's bored. It's tired. It's burnt. Just like your career, just like your face, just like your botched body. Like, it's all tired. It's all so tired. No matter how many times you take your reference photo of Nicki Minaj's face to the doctor, they're never going to give you anything but a Frankenstein-looking, imitation. It's never going to give the doll. It's never going to get the doll. It's not even going to give the brats. It's not even gonna give brats. It's giving Cabbage Patch at most. And I'm just so tired. I mean, really, it's giving Chucky. Let's be honest. It's giving Chucky. But I I'm just tired of it. I don't wish anything ill will on your kids or your baby. Like, I hope you have a healthy pregnancy and all this and whatever. But I don't know how you're gonna have a healthy pregnancy when allegedly you're still over here sipping drinks and stuff. That's what I heard. You still drinking on the pregnancy? Like, girl, I know things are bad, but not that bad. And you're over here talking about you had an accident, so you were trying to have the doctors give you more morphine, and you're pregnant. You're pregnant, you're trying to get more morphine. Like, what accident was it? You weren't being that forthcoming on what accident you had. What was that little accident that happened? It probably was bigger than that, because that's why you don't want to say what it is. But you coming out here talking about you want the doctor, you're gonna exaggerate your symptoms so that they can give you more medication while you're pregnant is wild. It's nasty work. It's not good. So I see you. We all see you, Cardi. We're tired of it. When are you gonna be tired of it? When are you gonna be tired? Like, at this point, I remember Azealia Banks had like put out something. She stands for you. I love Azealia, but we don't agree on that. We don't agree when it comes to you. I feel like you're a sketchy person. But she said that you should start putting out like Spanish reggaeton music or something, like whatever, like the Spanish type of music that is like, it's like dance hall Spanish music, whatever. It was actually a vibe. And she was saying that that's the direction you should go. And I think she's right. I think you should leave the rap game. You can't even barely speak. How are you going to rap? We can barely understand what you're saying. Your actual like English is, it's not, shout out to you for knowing 2 languages. I only know 1, so I can't diss you on that. Like, at least you know 2, but not well. But you don't know English that well enough to be a rapper. And it doesn't sound good. It sounds like struggle rap, 100%. But if you stuck to Spanish, you would, like, that would be a win. I might even listen to that, to be honest, to hear some of like to hear your authentic sound. And I wouldn't even hate on it, because you wouldn't be coming for somebody's lane. Like, this is a lane that you were thrown in that you should never have been in. It's offensive that you even in this lane, that they thought that you could, like, come for the queen. You just don't have it, Bobby dangerous, weak bees don't endanger us. You're already over ranger us, because I 1111 angel numbers. Like, you could never. And so I don't know. It's just sad. Like, this whole divorce thing is just hilarious to see him back in the streets where he's been already. It's like a dog that's already been lost, been ran away, and now you're saying that you letting him go now. You decided to get rid of your dog. The dog been gone. The dog has been lost. You already put the signs out for him. He ain't come back. And I'm just tired of it, girl. I'm so tired of it. He's over here cheating with other strippers, getting people pregnant, paying them to get rid of the pregnancies, like, allegedly. All these things are going down, and now you decide to do that because now he's allegedly broke and about to cost you financially. So now you're like, okay, it's time to cut the cord. Like, Cardi, like, we see you. It's pathetic, and you can do better. You could look better, and you could sound better if you just like go back to your authentic roots of Spanish stuff, which is great. I mean, Spanish is a lot of America speaks Spanish now, so I really think you should do that, or just stop doing music, or just stop. But I do think you have a talent in music. I do think you do. Like, no shade. I think you actually have a talent in music, like, but it has to be like your authentic. Like, I've heard other songs you've done in Spanish, like when you do Spanish parts, like, that sounds better than this like English rap stuff that you're trying. It doesn't sound good. Either like learn English better or like get better. I don't know. Even your ratchet stuff at the beginning, before you started feuding with Nicki Minaj, that stuff was decent. I feel like ever since you started beef with Nicki, like, things just went downhill, because it was actually decent. Like, I like this. What is this, stripper old music? That, like, there were some songs that were fire. Like, I was like, okay, get it. Like, it was ratchet, but it was authentic. I like that. But this, whatever shit you're doing now, is just, it's embarrassing to everyone. So anyways, bye, Cardi. I hope that you like figure out what the F you're doing. And stay single for a while, because you need to figure this out and get your body in order, get your face in order, get your sound in order. So, all right, bye, Rock Mercuryans. Cardi botched.